Hello, my name is Konstantin. I'm running for the position of treasurer for the upcoming election. I will start the video by explaining to you why I am the correct choice to be your treasurer for the next year before we're going to get into the questions provided by the committee. As you expect of the treasurer, I work well organized, which means at any given time, I'm well aware of the financial situation of our society, be it expenses or income. This is important in my opinion because as a treasurer, I need to plan ahead because there's more than just one event. Occasionally they happen in quick succession, which means I need to keep a cool head to see it through that everything goes the correct way. That obviously brings another quality of mine onto the table, which is my time management. I organize my time quite well, which means I always have enough time for all society's affairs, and I'm available at all time to help out in the society, be it just my own with my own work of organizing our finances, but also for planning the events and then obviously also running the events. And here comes, I believe, an incredibly important quality of mine to shine, which is I excel under time pressure. It sounds counterintuitive, but it's true. I work much better under time pressure, which is actually what happens around every event which we are running, which is important because at that point, you need to be aware of what has to be done, otherwise the events don't work. And especially for the treasurer, most of the time, I'm just fulfilling a normal committee position until we have an event when I need to be on top of my game. Obviously, for the next committee, I can bring all my experience with me, which I believe is one of the most important aspects of what qualifies me to be the treasurer for next year. Is I've done it now for 2 years. I know the challenges of my job and I have mastered them before. And I believe, especially for the new committee, that is, I can give them valuable insight into the work which we are doing to ensure that we have smooth sailing for another year. Okay, now we have a few questions provided by the committee which I will answer. The first is, during paid events, there can be a lot of refund, cost and income problems that arise. Are you confident that you can hold your own and other committees accountable for any mistake? I can answer that short and clearly. Yes, I'm confident that I can do that, and I have done that before, be it with other committees from our university or committees from the London Anime Union. When we run an event and we host it, then I set out the rules of how the financial situation is going to work, and the other treasurers have to follow my word there on that point. Be it in the LAU, they have done that quite freely, and also for our other events that worked out quite well, as I was the most experienced on the job for that. As a treasurer, your position is often as important as a president in the SU's eyes. Would you be prepared to liaise with them and hold your position if there's conflict? Okay, so that is an important question, and I am also confident that I can do that. I am quite stern on my opinion, and after all, my most important job is to represent your guys' interests. It's our society, which means if the student union has an opinion, then I have to defend our position there. And I have done that also before. I don't think that there's going to be any problem in that regard that I could be swayed by them or not able to fulfill our point. Okay, at last. We have long been a society with free membership that tries to deliver quality events with low budget. What do you think of this, and is there anything you might change? That's the opposite way around. First, I can say clearly, no, I don't want to change that. I believe it is an important aspect of our society that we have an essentially free membership. It is important especially for first years, because they don't know if they're going to like it or not. And I believe it's for many people a good way getting into the hobby and watching animes with us, reading mangas. And if there would be a price tag attached to it, it could convince people not to come. Maybe they don't know if they like it, so they don't want to pay the money. I don't want to change that, and will never change that. Okay, now I hope I could convince you that I am the correct choice for the position of treasurer and that you're going to vote for me in the upcoming election. Thank you very much for your time and have a nice day.